All right, so let's get ready to go. We've got a lot of strength training tonight with sets of cardio in between to keep our heart rate up. It's really basic stuff. Kind of like Monday, there'll be some repetitions, so you'll really go learn the movements. We'll start with a low count or low time frame and work to a high time frame. So really fatiguing the muscles and hopefully getting to some muscle failure. And if that doesn't do it, then at the end, we're gonna do it's not a full-on slow motion, but it's a set where we're not going to set the weights down. We're going to move a little bit slower, and again, just really push into that time under tension. So that's kind of where we're going, all right? So feet wide, roll your shoulders back and around. Just open up through the front of the body. I want you to add your elbows into the mix. So start feeling the chest open up, and then arms all the way up and around. There we go. Take your time with that one. Doesn't have to be fast. And then we're just going to go in reverse as well. So bring your shoulders forward. I know we don't like to always move our body in that forward motion because we're there a lot, but it does help to just mobilize the shoulders. Add the elbows in. And then just like you're swimming, right, up and around. So keep it slow. So feel all those muscles around your shoulder joint just start to move. And one more time. All right, we're gonna take a squat down. So just squat. I want you to tuck your chin and roll yourself up. Let's do it again. Take it slow. Squat down, tuck, and roll it on up. So mobilizing the spine, that is our goal with this move. Of course, the legs are working. And one more time. All right, so keeping a kind of nice wide stance. So you turn your head to the right, turn it center and left, and center. We might not notice that we have some tightness in that rotation, but let's try to work it out before we add weight. And then we're gonna add a new direction. So look up to the corner, look down the center, look up to the other corner, and down the center. One more time in each direction. Look up and down. One more time. Up and down. All right, back to that squat. This time we're gonna squat and we're gonna do a back bend. Okay, so we rolled ourselves up. This time we're gonna squat and then bend backwards. So feeling your abdominals, get a good stretch. And we'll take two more. And last one right here. And good, you've got one more neck stretch. So we're gonna lift up and down and up. Try not to make yourself dizzy. Back when you lift up, bring your chin up. And then bring it down one more time. And up. All right, perfect. So just a quick preview of some of the exercises going on tonight. We know side lunges. We have done this before, but we are gonna do some of this tonight. I want you to keep in mind that when we do the side lunges, your feet are gonna be planted, all right? So this is gonna be your position. We'll add some reaches, just like this. Okay, we'll slow it down, but this is a reach forward. Okay, it'll be with weight, which will make it fun. And let's go ahead and come all the way back up. I want you to take yourself to the end of the mat, and you're gonna walk out into a plank position. So walk yourself out. This is a knee plank to begin with, all right? We're gonna bring ourselves into a tricep push-up all the way up, okay? So tricep push-up all the way back up. Good. I want you to take one more time here and stay down and bring your heels to your backside and then set them down. Heels to the backside and then set them down. So you're gonna see a hamstring curl later on in the workout. Good. We're gonna press up, bring our knees underneath our hips, and just mobilize our hips here with some basic hydrant positions, which again will come into play later. And we're not looking for height, just opening the hips. And we'll switch to the other side. Open it up. You're gonna feel one side a little bit easier than the other. And one more time here. And coupled with this, you'll see some rows. So we're just gonna pick our hand up off the ground, drive our elbow up, squeezing through the back of the body. And you've got one more time on each side. Good job. And last one here. And tuck your toes, press back into a downward facing dog, and then walk your hands to your feet. All right, we're gonna quickly go through our cardio set and at a low intensity option And I guess I forgot my phone, so we're gonna use my watch. All right, cardio Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10-second recovery. It's really basic. We're going medium intensity, so don't go crazy. Jumping jacks is your first move. So let's go ahead and begin. And you can practice your jacks, obviously, with tap jacks, but just get the motion down. Good, and when we do our real Tabata, you know that we are gonna go full speed, full effort. Good job. Just 3 seconds, 2, and recover. All right, your next move is gonna be a skater. So side skater looks like this. We'll start right now. Here we go, side skater. So again, low impact. If you don't wanna jump, just tap, and you're moving those arms. Obviously, make it more intense by adding the jump, just like this. Good, keep on going. You've got 5 seconds. And time is up. All right, we're going back down to the ground for the next one, mountain climbers. If you need to do mountain climbers with an elevated surface, you can find yourself on a chair or a table and do mountain climbers at more upright position. Ready, set, and go. So drive the knees toward the chest, keep your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Great job, 5 seconds. And you're gonna sit back and recover in a child's pose. Your next move is a squat thrust. So we're actually gonna start in a plank position. So it looks like this. You can walk your feet in and then come up and then walk your feet back. No push up on this one. So let's go ahead and begin right here. Bring it back and in. And if you're feeling like you wanna add that jump, it looks like that. And if you want even more, you're jumping at the top. Good job, almost there. One more time, and done. All right, so hopefully the heart rate's up. Mine is. Ready to go. We are gonna begin with our side lunge sequence. So this is kind of an add-on game, all right? 30 seconds of side lunges. If you wanna use the weight, I would recommend it. You're just gonna hold it right here in the front of your body. So get a weight. If you want, take your feet wide, 30 seconds on the clock, get ready. We're just gonna go side to side, right here. Side to side, so push your butt back. Do not go fast. The slower the better. Perfect. So like I said, we're gonna add on each round, making it more intense. You know I love to do that. Right, so again, no weight, no problem. Just working those legs side to side. Good job. Now I want you to practice something. I want you to come up through the center and then glide over. Come up through the center, glide over. We're gonna do this when we do our full combo, so I want you to see what it feels like. And one more time. Good, 10-second recovery. So we're gonna take short recoveries on these short rounds. Okay, next up, to the ground. You need 2 weights, 1 for each hand, okay? Or option, no weights. Knees are underneath your hips, okay? You're gonna sink your hips back and then stand up, or sorry, rise up, all right? So sink the hips back. Join me right now. Get ready and go. The hips back. Now you may be thinking, where do I wanna feel this? Okay, this is gonna be a hamstring and hip exercise. You're also gonna feel this in your back as you start to fatigue a little bit. So keep in mind, your shoulders are back. And if you don't feel this, you want to maybe grab some heavier weight on the next time, okay? So almost there. We've got 5 seconds left. Squeeze your butt at the top. And last one, right there. All right, weights to the ground. Tricep push-ups. Remember we practiced those? We're going to put them right into work in 5 seconds. So hands under shoulders. Modification right here. Or you're on your knees or your toes. Here we go, 30 seconds. So the goal is to glide those elbows right next to your rib cage. Notice your hands. Are you rocking to the outsides of your hands? Grip the ground with your thumb and forefinger. Good work, good work. We've got 10 seconds left. And one more rep right here. And time is up. So sit back. We're gonna stay on the ground for that kneeling hydrant. So this is an alternating hydrant. So we'll have our hands underneath our shoulders, knees under hips, and we'll lift to the right, bring it down, and lift to the left, and down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. And if that's uncomfortable, you want to do like 2 on each side, you are welcome to do that. But the slower the better here. If we get going too fast, we use momentum, and we don't want to do that. You should feel your core stabilizing as you're transitioning weight from one side to the other. Ooh, it's hot out here. Hope you guys are sweating a little bit already. And you've just got 1 more on each side. Great job. And time is up. So sit back, enjoy a nice stretch. We're going to flip over onto our back, a little bit of core, and taking our legs straight up over our hips. Okay, we're going to drop one leg down and then bring it back up and switch to the other side. Get ready. 30 seconds on the clock and begin. Again, slow down and up. Your modification for this move is a bent knee, just like this. And you don't even have to touch the ground. Great job. If you want to work a little harder, you have the option to lift your head. Okay, but I wouldn't put a lot of extra stress on your neck if you are already having some tension there. All right, guys, we've only got 5 seconds left. Feel the abdominals engage. Your next set is going to be that tabata that we just practiced and done. Right there. Roll yourself up and get a quick drink. And just know Tabata's coming. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes of Tabata. All right, a little migration going on. Okay, so jumping jacks to start us off. We'll start in 5 seconds. Get ready, get set, and go. Now this is high intensity, full speed, okay? Work to your highest ability. Great job. Remember, soft landing in the heels. And you can always do low impact, still working hard, right? Come on, 5 seconds. And time is up. All right, so next up is your skater. Side skaters, your intensity level, ready, set, go, right here, side to side. Come on, get after it. Use your arms. Great job, you're almost there, 5 seconds. Come on, just push a little bit harder, 1 more on each side, and time. Whew. All right, that was 1 minute down. Mountain climbers and squat thrusts are the next ones. You should be a little breathless. Get down, mountain climbers, go. Come on, don't be afraid of breathing hard. Don't be afraid of feeling a little winded and feeling you might hit failure. It's a good place to be. 5 seconds. Our recovery is down here. Stay down, get back, and then get ready for your squat thrust. We'll start in that plank position. Get ready, and up. Let's go. Squat in, jump up. Remember when we did these for assessment, how they were terrible? Only 20 seconds right now. Five seconds to go right here. And 1 more rep. Done. Now, like I said, we gotta do that 1 more time. 1 more time. It's a beast. So get ready. Jumping jacks. Go. Come on. A 4-minute Tabata. A real Tabata, if you're wondering, is 8 minutes long. And if you do that, you probably don't have to work out the rest of the day if you're going max effort. Come on. 3, 2, and time. Skaters coming your way. Woo! Get ready. And go. Come on, skate it out. And remember, you want to think about your back. We're not rounding your back here. Our chest is up. Our butt is low. And 5 seconds. You've got this. And time is up. All right, mountain climbers. If you're feeling a little dizzy when you go down, you can do standing mountain climbers right here. Otherwise, go. Mountain climbers of your choice. Come on, a little bit faster. 5 seconds. And done. Sit back. Final round is your squat thrust. Yes, I put it at the end because it's the hardest. Get ready. Plank position. And begin. Jump it up. Come on, be nice and springy on your feet. Hit that plank every time. Final 5 seconds. I'm gonna get one more in, so are you. And done. Woo, done. Awesome job. I saw you guys jumping like crazy in there. Get a drink. Okay, so we're gonna stay standing for this first move. You need one dumbbell only, unless you have really light weights and you want one in each hand. I'll show you what we're gonna do. It's a front raise, okay? We don't do these a lot. So if you need to go lighter weight, you're welcome to do that. Knees are underneath the hips, feet are underneath the hips. Brace your core, and you're gonna lift your weight up in front and slow it back down. It's not a very fast move. Keep in mind, it's going to be this later on, okay? So front raise, 45 seconds on the clock, and begin. So test out your weight. I'm gonna start with a 10. I might go up to a 15 if this one doesn't feel like it's challenging me enough, okay? Same for you, if you need to do 2 weights, okay? You would just lock them together like this, and 2 weights, but it's not a swing. It's not a swing. If your weights are heavy enough, you're even gonna feel a tug in your abdominals. Great job, keep going. I'm going a little heavier on this last 15 seconds. If you can, give it a try. Can you go 2 counts up, 2 counts down? That's where it gets tough. And one more rep, you got this. And set it down, good job. So our recoveries get a little bit longer because our workload gets a little bit longer. Okay, so next up, I want you to do this one on your knees, even though if it bothers your knees to be down, obviously stand, but later on when we put it into a combination, we're gonna be on our knees. So on your knees, hips tucked under, and you're gonna curl across your body. So curl across, and then recover back down. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. It's up and across. Again, not super fast. Perfect. And test out your weight. If this is easy, by all means, go up. Challenge your body. Now, when we do this move, right, we're gonna just be coming off of a hip hinge, but that doesn't mean we stay stuck in a hinge like this. We want our hips tucked under, we want a tight butt. Great work, great work. 10 seconds to go. I love putting combinations together. Love these compound efforts. One more on each side. And time is up. Set those weights down. And we are moving on hamstring curl. Okay, so this one is a little tricky to get into, but I know you can do it. You're gonna take one dumbbell. I want you to sit on your side. Put your dumbbell between the arches of your feet, okay? So once you're there, then you're gonna roll over onto your front side. Now I would go a little lighter just to practice, and then if you wanna up the weight, you can. So the dumbbell is right between the arches of your feet, okay? Your hands are right underneath your shoulders, just like you got done with a push-up, and your hips are nice and tucked. All right, we've got 45 seconds. We're gonna go down for 2 counts, and we're gonna go up for 2 counts. Here we go. So bring it down. I want you to keep in mind that you are working actually harder as you lower your legs than you are as you bring them in. That eccentric work, okay, is strengthening the muscle in the elongated phase. Good job. Keep it coming. Feel your hamstrings working hard. If there's any twinging in your back at all, ditch the weight. Good, we have got 10 seconds to go. Woo! These are gonna be fun when we do them again with push-ups, right? And that is all right there. So to get out of this, just lower your legs all the way down, release the weight, and then bring yourself up. All right, so hamstrings a little tight. They're gonna be just fine though. Kneeling hydrant is next. I'm sorry, rows are next. So we're gonna be in that kneeling hydrant position. One weight under each hand. All right, one weight under each hand, just like this. And we're gonna pull and then slowly set it down. Pull and slowly set it down. All right, so I'm gonna go a little heavier on this one. Let's get ready. And 45 seconds on the clock, begin. So the slower you release that weight down, the harder your body works. I want you to fight the rotation. So I don't want to see this where we rotate in our low back. Just pull straight up and lower straight down. And if you want to work harder, you pause at the top for an extra moment and you will get stronger. Good job, guys. Keep that back as flat as you can. Woo. Almost there. We are. Keep going. I gotta check my time. One more rep and done. All right. So keep your same weights. Well, it's up to you. I'm gonna keep my same weights. We're gonna go into a single arm chest press. So we have done these before. They're challenging. They work our core as much as they work our chest. So on your back, weights are up. Okay. Weights are up just like this. Now, I want you to practice with your legs up. Okay, you're gonna do one arm down, press up. The other arm down, press up. Here we go. 45 seconds on the clock and go. So don't move your other arm until that one comes up to the top. Now, you can imagine, if you remember the last exercise we did, okay, that this is going to be a leg lower and an arm press. Good, keep it coming. We've got 15 seconds left right here. Again, these rounds are great testing ground to see if you have enough weight to be challenged. One more on each side, and done. All right, roll yourself up to a seated position. Put your weights off to the side. Guess what time it is? Tabata time. So right back into that 4 minutes of work, okay? And we start with our jumping jacks. If you need a drink, grab one. But otherwise, we're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. Come on, get that heart rate back up. Come on. Sweat is dripping, it should be. I'm gonna touch those fingers overhead every single time. And 3, 2, time. Whew. All right, those feel great. Skaters are next. I regrettably did not get outside as much as I wanted to today, so I'm loving the sunset. Here we go, begin. Side to side. Come on, use your arms to help push you across. Engage your core. If you're just kind of hanging out and your back is feeling this, engage the core to help move you side to side. 3, 2, and done. Down to the ground for mountain climbers or those high knee mountain climbers. Up to you. Get ready. Plank position, go. Come on. My heart rate should be climbing. Woo. 5 seconds. Remember that nice recovery coming your way. Sit back and take it. All right, so let's go into our squat thrust next. In 3, plank position, 2, go. In, jump. Get right back. So there should be no pain in the back when you do this. If you need to walk so that you're more stable, please listen to your body. 3 seconds, last rep, and done. Round 1 complete. Round 2 starting very soon. 3 seconds, jumping jacks, and go. Come on. Kind of starts to feel like that 30-20-10, right? Where you're like, oh, I thought I got a recovery, But I don't, I gotta have to keep going. And 3, 2, and 1. Skaters are coming up. All right, should be hard to breathe. And go, skate. Remember, low impact, always take it instead of stopping, just modify. If you can have a full conversation right now, you need to push harder. And time. Mountain climbers, meet me on the ground. We go in 3, plank position, go. Now squeeze your abdominals. Don't forget, they have to work just as hard to help hold your body up. Look out in front of you. Come on, 5 seconds, you're going. You're gonna finish strong and done. Sit back. Try to calm the heart rate for just a moment. That's all you're gonna get. And ready position, plank, squat thrust, go. Up. Come on, I wanna see you springing off the ground. Jump as high as you can. Woo! 5 seconds. Done. Oh man. All right, walk it out, walk it out. Woo. And we need to rotate the wrist a little bit. Does feel kind of good. Okay, so this is the round where we're gonna put it all together, okay, with our 2 different exercises. And we're doing a minute for each combination. So we start with a side lunge front raise. So if you wanna practice real quick, you can. Feet are wide. You're gonna reach your weight out as you sit back, and then you're gonna lower the weight down, straight arms to come up, and then go right to the other side, and here. So we're not pushing, it's a lift, but not a swing. All right, so that is your move. So if it hurts your back at all, lower the weight, take the weight out, and just do it here, close to your body. Listen to what you need to do. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. Get ready, and begin. So slow, and stand up. This is actually really sneaky core work, all right? Because your core is bracing as everything is going away from your midline. Check in with your knees. Okay, your knees need to track with your toes in your lunge. So if they're getting all wonky and kind of turning in or out, make an adjustment. Good job. This is the only time that you're gonna do this combination. So we're gonna master it right here. Good, you're doing amazing. You only have 10 seconds right now to finish this off. I think everything's hurting at this point. And let's do 1 more rep, and we'll call it right there. Nice job. And set your weight down. All right, so a little bit longer recovery, so take some rotations here. Loosen up your low back. I'm gonna show you the next move in the recovery. Okay, so it looks like this. You're on your knees, hands are by your side. You can practice with me if you want. We're gonna hinge back. We're gonna come up and curl, then right back down. Hinge back and come up, curl and curl, all right? So that's 1 minute. Challenge yourself. Start heavy. If you have to drop weight, good. I hope you do. Okay, that means that you hit failure, and that's awesome. All right, ready, set. Take your hinge back right here, and go. Back and up, curl across, and across. Now, how is this move gonna work your back? You might be wondering. Roll your shoulders back, and you'll feel your upper back, mid-back working to hold posture. Squeeze your butt and hamstrings at the top, and you'll feel that posterior chain engage. Try to get your weights all the way across your body without rotating. Come on, you got this. These heavy weights are really making a difference. Whew. Good news. Final 15 seconds. Now remember, when we're doing the curls, our butt is tucked under. Sometimes we get sloppy when we're tired. On one more hinge right here, one more curl on each side, and you did it. All right, weights go off to the side. Whew. Shake out. Now, this next one is the tricep push-up with the hamstring curl. So you need one dumbbell. I wouldn't go overly heavy. It's a long set. Here's what it looks like. You're going to get into your position here with the weight between the arches of your feet. You're going to roll over onto your knees, right? We're going to start with a knee push-up. So knee push-up right here. So feet are on the ground. And you've got 2 push-ups. And on your second one, you're coming down. You're going to lift up for 2 and down for 2. Come back up. 2 push-ups and then 2 curls. Okay? All right. Get ready. Get set. 2 push-ups. So it's down, up, go back down, stay there, and curl up and down. Do it again. Push up and curl up for 2 counts and down for 2 counts and up. Now you can notice my hips are a little bit elevated here, and the reason I'm doing that is so that I don't feel the torque in my low back. So if that's not what you need, by all means tuck your hips. But I do find it helps a little bit to stay safe. And if you want to work those hamstrings harder, go slower. We are in the final 15-second countdown. Whoop. Come on, hug that weight nice and tight. Don't let yourself drop it on your body. And this is your last one. Up and down. And release. Good. Let that weight come out from underneath. And how about a stretch on those triceps? Man, we worked them hard on Monday night. And we got them again tonight. So next one is your kneeling hydrant. This time we're going to add the row with it, all right? So I'm going to use my heavy weights. And here's what it looks like. So hands on the weights. You're going to lift to the side and then lift up on that same side. Lift to the other side and then lift up. Okay, and then I'm going to change it up halfway if you want it more intense. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lift to the side and then lift right there. Other side, lift and lift. So if that's a good spot for you to stay, then I want you to stay there. Otherwise, opposite arm and leg, okay? Let's see if we can make it happen. Here, and set it down, and here, and set it down. It's up to you. Up. And remember, you're pausing at the top. Giving that extra tug right there. Remember, not lifting so high that we throw ourselves off balance, but keeping full control. And let's do one more on each side. Here we go. Up. And last one. And very good. Sit it back. All right, so final round. We are going to flip on our back. This is where you have the leg lowers and the chest presses. So legs start up, hands start up. Try your heavy weights if you can. Here's what it looks like. So your right leg is going to lower and your left arm is going to lower and then come back up, and then it's left and right on the other side. All right? Your brain might be a little tricked at first, but you'll be okay. Just do your best. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right leg, left arm. Or do whatever one feels best to start with. You might feel your hips want to rock off the ground. Control by putting extra pressure through the hips. Remember the bent knee option if you would like it. Keep coming, keep coming. My legs didn't want to go. Over halfway, over halfway. Good job. We've got just 5 seconds to go. Let's get one more on each side. And this will do it right here. Good work and done. Bring your weights down, especially if they're heavy. And then you're gonna roll yourself up to standing position. We're gonna finish off with that tabata and then go into a little slow motion finisher set. Not true slow motion, just like I said, we're not putting the weights down. But first, tabata, okay, 4 minutes. Jacks, skaters, mountain climbers, squat thrust. I'll give you 10 seconds to get a drink. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's jack it out. Come on. Woo! Starting to feel all those previous rounds, aren't we? Your hardest set. There's not going to be any more tabatas after this, all right? No more after this. 3, 2, and done. Okay. All right, skaters are coming at you next. 3, 2, let's skate it out. Come on. What can you do to work harder? Can you reach lower? Swing your arm across your body. Give it a try. Only 5 seconds left. And that's it, done. All right, squat thrust. I'm gonna move these weights out of the way. All right, squat thrust, ready. I'm sorry, mountain climber. Got too excited. Mountain climbers, go, go, go. Look out in front of you. 3, 2, stay down. Rock back. That squat thrust, looking you right in the eye. Plank position. And begin. Come on, jump up. Use your strong legs to launch you off the ground. We've got 5 seconds. How many are you gonna get done? Time. Remember, this isn't it. We gotta go one more time through. So, 3, 2, and jumping jacks, go. This is where you gotta work on that self-talk, right? Tell yourself you're finishing. There's no reason to stop. Just 20 seconds at a time. We can do that. And time is up. Woo. Let's skate next. Live for those recoveries. And go. Come on, skate it out. Move your arms. It feels good to kind of shake them out after all that hard strength training. Come on, tuck your foot all the way behind. All the way. 3, 2, done. Mountain climbers. All right, squat down to get down and go. So at this point, you can just say, you only have 40 seconds of work left. 20 seconds at a time. Talk yourself through it. Count your reps if you need to keep your mind off of it. 3, 2, 1. Drop it back. Okay. Everybody's favorite, squat thrust. Plank position, now. Ready, go. Five seconds. That means 2 more reps for me. What does it mean for you? Done. All right. You did awesome. Now, we're going to slow the pace down, but that doesn't mean the intensity is going away. It actually might mean it's creeping up a little bit more. So enjoy about 30 seconds. I'm gonna walk you through the exercises that you're gonna see. You know them, they're basic. So you should be able to execute them well. Okay, so the first one, all right, weights right over the shoulders. It's a squat, and that's how slow you're going, just like this. Okay, 2 to 3 counts down. I'm gonna be your counter. That's your first move. Your next one, overhead press, one arm at a time, just like this. Okay, your next move, hands down. It's a deadlift. These are familiar from Monday, right? Deadlift, slow. Your next one is a single arm row. You'll be down in your deadlift, single arm row alternating, and then you'll come up and you've got single arm curls in whichever position you prefer to be in. All right, so that's where we're going. I want you to go as heavy as you can. It's okay to drop weight if you need to. We're gonna start with 8 reps of everything and work our way down hopefully to 2 if we have time. Every time we switch the number of reps, okay, we'll have a break and we'll pick our weights back up again. So go heavy. Like I said, I'm your counter, so stay with me. Bring your weights, rack them up to your shoulders, open your chest, squeeze your back. Hopefully you have your heaviest weights. Here we go, 2 counts down, squat. Good job. I'm gonna count backwards for us just so we know where we're at. And here's 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. One more time. And then we go into our presses. So these are 8 total, all right? So press up, and it's slow. We aren't not resting on the shoulders, hovering above the shoulders. Here's 3. Good, we're on the way down now. 4 left. Good, 1 more rep. We move into our deadlift next. So hopefully this is feeling heavy for you. Flip your hands, reset, and 2 counts down. There's 8. And here's 5. And 3. And everybody give me 1 more. Remember, we're not done. Okay, we'll finish this rep. We'll go right back down into our single rows. So stay here, pull your abdominals in, and here's 8. And 7. And 3. 2 more. Remember, we're not done. Single arm curls, so stand yourself up, curl it out. Here is 8. Just straight up the middle. Slow and steady. 6. Slower the better. And here's 4. 1 more rep. You gotta set those weights down. All right, so I know that doesn't always feel really challenging the first time, but guess what? There's more rounds to go. So take your rotation, quick shake out of the hands, pick your weights back up, get ready for 6s. Rack those weights for the squat, and here we go. And it's 6. Here's 3. Go as deep as you can. Squeeze your butt on the way up. 1 more time. We're gonna get ready for those presses next. At the top, press up. And these can be really close, narrow presses. You can go wider if you want to. We've got 4 left. Up. Come on, last one. We're not dropping weight yet. Deadlift is next, so flip your weights over and take it on down. 2 counts down and 2 counts back up. I don't know about you, but I feel every muscle that we work tonight. And we're on the downhill slope. You've got 4 left. Good job. 2 more. And then remember, you've got kind of that half rep here in a moment. So after this, go right back down and hold for the rows. Ready? And it's 6. One more on each side. Weights should be getting heavy in those hands, and stand yourself up. Curl it out right here. And 6. And 5. One more for each side. Quick little shake out. If you want it, if you don't need it, then just hold on to your weights. Okay, so you just set them down. Whew. Shake it out. So sometimes just holding heavy weight, the rest of your body's having to hold posture so tight, right, that we feel it everywhere. Okay, re-rack the weights. 4s. Ready? Nice and deep. Here we go. Now slow it down. Drive through your heels back up. Here's 3. Good. One more time. Presses are next. Single arm presses. Here we go. Press it up. Keep your good posture. Keep those hips slightly tucked. And deadlifts are next. Flip your weights. Reset and go. 2 counts down and up. Great job. One more rep. And we're going back down for our rows. So hang out down here and pull 4. And 3. And 2. Good job. Good. Stand all the way back up. Curl it out. 4. Bend your knees a little bit. 3. One more. Set the weights down if you want to. This is your final round. 2s of everything. So I like to twist after those. All right, final round. Heaviest weight you possibly have available to you. And re-rack. Get ready. 2 of each. Super slow. One more time. Good job. Press it up. Nice and slow. And again. Good. Deadlifts are coming your way. Flip your weight and slide it down. Go right back down into those single rows. We pull. And this is it. Stand tall and curl it out. 1 on each side. Great job. And done. All right, set your weights down. So we're going to move into stretch and core next. This is our final. We got about 10 minutes left, and then we're out of here. So first thing we're going to do is lie on our back, okay? Don't worry, we're not resting and recovering. We're recovering and then doing core. So first thing I want you to do is stretch your body nice and long. Lift your low back off the ground for a minute, and then hug one knee in and hold it there. Rotate your ankle. Go in both directions. And then stretch yourself out nice and long again. And I want you to point your toes while you're here. This is going to set us up for the next exercise. And switch to the other leg. Hug it in. Feel your hips go to the ground as you rotate your ankle. And switch directions when you can. And then you're going to stretch yourself back out. Nice and long. All right, so point your toes right here where you're at. So you should feel a nice stretch over the top of the ankles. You have the option to start this move with your hands by your side. And we're going to roll our shoulders back underneath our body. So to begin with, first layer is to point our toes and lift our butt off of the ground. Okay, I want you to try that right now. We're going to stay here for 30 seconds. And then if you want a little bit more from this, you can either have one arm stretch back or the other or both. So this is the hardest position. Your time has started, so please start with me as well. We've got 30 seconds here. This is an isometric reverse plank, okay, or extended plank, sometimes called. Good job. Keep coming. You've got 5 seconds to go. And release. Let your hips come down. Now hug both knees in and rock a little bit side to side. Hopefully you felt your hamstrings, felt your back. And we're going to lift our legs all the way up and point and flex the feet. Good job. All right, let's lower one leg down and just hold that leg up. We're going to take our hands out to the side here and get some hip mobility going on. So first layer, I want you to actually bend your knee. You're going to take your knee across your midline, keep your shoulders on the ground, keeping the knee bent. You're going to open out to the side, and we'll go in that same direction. So try it with the knee bent first. Let's go ahead and begin this. So knee is bent. You are rocking the one hip off the ground and then bringing it back to the ground. So that's your modification. Option to make it more tense is straight leg right here. So this is core and hips. And we'll do one more time right here, and then we're going to switch it to the opposite direction. So hold it at the top right here, and then hug your knee in again, and stay with a bent knee this time. Go open to the side without lifting your opposite hip, okay? And then we're going to cross your midline. So open out to the side, and across. And again, if you want to go to that full extended leg, you are welcome to do that. We've got to be gentle on the hips though. And let's do one more just like that. Ooh, a little popping and grinding in the hips, that's okay. And hold. Bring your feet together and your knees open to the side in a nice butterfly. And let your hips fall nice and neutral to the ground. And try the same thing on the other side. So legs back together, stretch out the leg you just worked, and hug your knee in. We'll start by going across your body, so arms by the side. Ooh, that feels good. A little tightness in the hip and glutes there. So enjoy this as a stretch and work for the hips and abdominals. And whenever you're ready, go into that full extension with the leg. Pointing your toe. And again, it's okay to rock over your body like that, but when you open to the side, you want to plant your hips. One more time. All the way around. And right back to the center, hug your knee in. And we'll go to the other side, starting with the bent knee, hands by your side, open, cross it over, and open again. Great job. And then again, move into that bigger extension if you want. And last time. All right, we are gonna stop and go in the opposite. Oh, did we already went the opposite direction, didn't we? All right, so hug your knee in, and we'll go back to our frog here and enjoy that. All right, moving on. So we're gonna go into a side plank here, but it's gonna be a knee side plank. So what I want you to do is take your knees together, just like this, okay? Elbow underneath your shoulder. And we're gonna start here, okay? This is your first layer. The next layer is to lift your hips off the ground and then lower them back down, okay? So it's just the hips coming up and then lowering down. So let's go ahead and try that for a couple reps. And then if you want a little more from this, we're gonna add, okay, a fan of the knee, okay? So just a little clam open at the top. So go ahead and try it. Pausing at the top, giving all that squeeze to those glutes and hips on the bottom. Great job. And let's do one more time. And done. All right, so staying here, we're just gonna have you cross that leg over and hug it in. Right, and if you want to, you know this stretch, we can extend our bottom leg. It feels good. We can also take our top arm, reach it over. Ooh, that feels good in the glutes. All right, let's move it to the other side. So flip end to end, or however you want to go. And we start with our elbow under our shoulders, our knees on top of each other. And remember, the first layer is just to lift the hips only and then lower back down. So let's go ahead and do that now. This is second to last move. Okay, and then when you're ready, you take that fan without rocking back. Just act like your ankles are glued together, and it's up. Good job. And one more time. Very nice. And release. Good job. All right. So sitting up nice and tall here. All right, we're gonna lift our arms up extension through the spine. And I want you to tip forward, round your back, hold on to your ankles, and feel your shoulder blades separate. So maybe you have to hold on to your calves, that's fine, wherever you can reach. And then I want you to lift your chest. Hamstring stretch, nice open chest. And then we're gonna roll ourselves down. So take your hands right behind your legs, squeeze your inner thighs, roll yourself slowly down, and arms reach. And we're gonna roll ourselves back up. So tuck your chin. If you need to use your hands behind your legs, you can. Otherwise, roll yourself up, all the way up, and up and over you go again. Hold on to your legs and round your back. And then flatten it all out. And here's your last one. Lift up and scoop and roll. If you want to use your hands, you can. Good job. And tuck your chin, roll it up. And one final thing is a twist. So open your arms out to the side. Good. And twist to one direction. Reach this finger towards your toes. Come back up and to the other side. And reach it down. And right back up through the center. And we've got time for just the rest of our stretch, which is perfect. All right, so take your right leg forward, left leg back. And we're gonna just start by our hinge forward. Great way to end after all that work we did. Go low if you're comfortable going low. And then let's just go ahead and flip the legs. Let's take the other one forward and switch. And again, start high. Remember, one side might feel a little tighter than the other, and just work it on down. All right, bring it back up through the center. We're gonna come onto our knees. So come all the way up onto your knees. I want you to tuck your hips underneath, squeeze your backside, put your hands on your hips, and just lean back. Feel the opening through the chest, the abdominals. And then if you want a little bit more, okay, extend your arm, keep your hips tucked, circle that arm out to the side, and then go to the other side, reach it up, and open out to the side. Good, and rise all the way up. Okay, thumbs are up, and thumbs are down. And then we'll take our right hand and just gently pull on the side of our head as we press our other arm down. And let your chin roll down the middle. You want a little bit of pressure here. If it doesn't feel too much, then go ahead. And then switch to the other side. Press the hand down. Oh, I lost my balance. And then let your chin once again fall down. A little pressure on the back of the head if you want. Even if you're not adding pressure, put your hands there. As you come up, I want you to open your elbows back away from your body. And release. All right, we are done tonight. Good job. Way to end week one. I'm proud of you guys. Thank you for showing up. So our quick focus for this week is self-talk, okay? And again, that might not be your struggle. Maybe one of the other lifestyle behavior assessments that we did was something that you're working on. But again, think about how you can talk to yourself like you would want other people to talk to you, and how you would want to talk to other people, right? Sometimes we treat ourselves less than we're worth treating. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to give ourselves second chances and move on and be proud of all the hard work that you're doing. All right. So I'd love to hear if that's something you're working on or not. If you have to get going, I totally get it. So have a good night if you're heading out.